Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. This is Dolphin. Today guys, we're having a video about Summoners War. Today we're gonna have a look at the units that actually need a buff in the next balance patch. We should have one in few weeks, maybe 10 days, something like that. Definitely after SWC. Hopefully we do get some nerfs that we all waiting for, the Oliver nerf. But for the buffs, I think there's few units that actually need a buff. They've been doing a decent job buffing units. The problem is Oliver is just so much stronger than everything else. It looks like a lot of units are not that good. But I'm going to mention the 5 units that I think need a buff. And do let me know in the comment below if you guys agree or if you disagree. What else would you buff in the next balance patch? And yeah, let's have a look at them. Before we get into that guys, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It's free, and support the channel a lot guys. If you can, please hit the button. It really helps. Alright, let's get into it, and let's start from number 5 in the list. It's the one that I think it needs the least amount of, or maybe I'm wrong though, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I am wrong, I don't know, but I feel like the Water and Bison is a bit underwhelming. I believe in I've seen him a little bit in siege defense, I've seen him a little bit in arena defense. I don't think he offers much. His also his leader skills kinda, yeah, you get accuracy out of it, but it's not the best. I'd say Cardinal leader skills a lot better. Cigar leader skills 44% as well. It's a lot better. Also leader skills don't work in siege defense obviously, but in arena and RTA they work. I don't think he's usable in RTA either. I don't think he's, I don't know if he's bad. I don't think he's good too though. That's why he's number 5. I think he needs a little help. The destroy HP on the passive is actually pretty decent, but I think he needs something else. Because yes, he can destroy a lot of HP on the opponent, but you know the skills don't do that much. So I think he needs a little buff. Maybe a skill 3 and a passive as well, so maybe get rid of the leader skill. I don't know, let's see what they do, but I do believe it needs a little buff. So Water and Bison, in my opinion, number 5 in the list. Number 4 in the list, I think these units, I got this unit not too long ago and people talk bad about this unit, but I don't think it's extremely bad. I think this unit needs just a tiny buff for it to be actually pretty decent. Where is she? I didn't awaken her, so I don't know where she is, but it's Christina. Actually I awakened her. It's Christina in my opinion has potential, but right now she does need a little buff. Her base stats are not even bad for an attack type. The HP, the defense is not even that low, but she needs a tiny buff in a way that she can work actually better, or she can be usable. She has a strip. I think she is decent. She has a lot of multi-hits, but I think in my opinion she needs a tiny bit extra. Hopefully they actually buff her a little bit more. Hopefully they don't break her, but hopefully they do get a little buff on her so we can all use her and stop complaining about Christina. I wasn't happy getting her, but I wasn't too upset because I don't think she's the worst unit in the game, but definitely need a buff. I forgot about him, and obviously I want to mention him in the list, but I haven't seen that much of him in RTA, and obviously maybe that's the reason why the buff was a bit weird. He does strip now, he does, you know, it's, I think I need to see more of him to understand if he actually needs a buff or not. Probably does. It's just weird. I thought one of these, since he got buffed, I didn't really struggle against it, so maybe does need a buff. He has a lot of debuff, he has strips, but you know, it's randoms, so maybe he does need a buff as well. Anyway, number 3 in the list, in my opinion, are pretty much all the cookies. I don't think any of these cookies is that good. Maybe, I mean, I know people complain about the light one, but at least it cannot get reset here, so it can revive always. The dark one is decent, but the base speed is way too low for it to work, so I don't know if it's actually good. Water one is decent probably. The fire one is different. It's interesting because it might work well with Verde Hill against Leo teams, I guess. And Holy Berry Cookies. I feel like the water one can be annoying in arena defense, and the fire one can be annoying against multi-hitters like Dominic. They're not gonna do damage if she put the shield up. But I feel like they're lacking something. I feel all the cookies need a little bit of a buff. I don't think any of them is good. Like, not extremely good. They do need a buff for the meta, especially in this meta. They're not gonna get used if they're not borderline broken. So I feel the cookies are number 3 in the list. All of them, Holy Berry and Pure Vanilla, I think they do need a buff. Alright, number 2 in the list. I think this unit, I mean, they did get buff, but I feel like it's the least used of the family. And I don't know how I would buff her. I think she works really well with bruiser teams, like with Fangyan teams. It's really hard to use Fangyan. And guys, I'm considering this mostly on a RTA standpoint. Unfortunately for you guys, I love RTA, so I'm thinking about that every time I mention the unit. Alia is probably the worst one of the elements. I mean, she has defense buff, she has the cleanse on 1 debuffs here, she has immunity, she has heals, but the base speed is really low, and also it's really not many people use Fangyan and so on, because Oliver, Chompang, they just can, you know, play with your attack bar, get the defense break, do damage, and you know, it's impossible almost to use this unit. I mean, because like the fire one, at least you can provoke. She does a lot of damage. When she gets attacked, she put the dots on the opponent, so she's doing damage as well, and so on. She has the provoke, she has 2 AoE strips, so the fire one is actually pretty decent. Riley is free to play as well. Alia, I think, is pretty bad. She needs a little change, probably even maybe not the defense buff. And we go to number 1 in the list. And guys, I've done these videos for a while now. Every now and again I do these videos, and I realized that on spot in the top 5 at least, this unit is always there. I'm not saying she's always top 1 or first in the list, but they have buffed her, but she's still she's still terrible. Camilla, she got buffed now again. Reduce the damage of non-critical attack by 20%, so even when the opponent is not criting, she gets less damage done on her, and the damage critical attack by half, and remove harmful effect. Additionally, recover your HP by 10%, HP of the ally with the worst HP condition by 10% at the start of each turn. So she heals and so on. It looks so nice, but it's not. Camilla just stands there, and because to be honest, you just leave her for last. It's really hard to build her because she needs speed, she needs defense, she needs attack, she needs HP, she needs crit rate, crit damage, and she just stands there, and usually it's not fast enough, so she just stands there, heals 10% of the whatever unit you're focusing on, and it's like a 3v4 pretty much if you have Camilla. And then you try to solo at the end, but like you just get 1 violent proc max per turn, so it doesn't work anymore. I think she needs a change, like complete change. I don't think she works like that anymore. So yeah, Camilla number 1 in the list. It's just, she just stands there and she doesn't do anything, because she doesn't do anything. Anyway guys, that's gonna be it for the video. That's the top 5 in my opinion that need buff like the most, and then obviously there is other units that need buffs, but I think these 5 need to be buffed the most. Anyway guys, thank you for watching the video, hope you enjoyed it, and let me know what you think, and guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye everybody, take care guys, stay safe, bye.